What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're going to jump in with a bunch of Destiny 2 Forsaken news and stuff to talk about. Some of this comes from this week at Bungie. Bungie talk about the hotfix today. They've made a few changes to the game, including a change to the Ace of Spades quest, adjustments to some weapons, some items, including offerings to the Oracle and stuff like that. On top of this, a new secret has been discovered in the Last Wish raid, and this will enable you to unlock a pretty cool unique emblem, as well as a bunch of other secrets and Easter eggs inside of Last Wish. Next though, Bungie talk about a new Crucible game mode that's coming called Breakthrough, some new PvP maps, and they talk about other known issues and some useful stuff related to the DLC. So if you guys do find this video useful, a like below is very much appreciated, but without further delay, let's jump straight into it. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is a secret discovered in the Last Wish raid, and this is called the Wall of Wishes, and there are a bunch of different codes that you can actually enter that will do different things inside of the raid itself. One of them actually enables you to get a unique raid emblem right here called Numbers of Power. We've got some gameplay here from my pal Jarv, who kindly sent this over to me, so I'll run that at the end of the video and you guys can check out exactly how you can get this emblem dropped. There is a specific code that you actually have to put in order to get this wish. I'll also break some more of these down, hopefully in a separate video. Once again, thanks a lot to my pal Jarv for sending the footage. I will link his video and channel in the description below. Now though, today Bungie pushed a hotfix to the game with a few changes. So here's one to do with Heroic Adventures. Barons in Heroic Adventures now reward 1 guaranteed legendary per day, and subsequent kills grant legendary rewards at a reduced rate. So a slight reduction there in the overall drops from Barons inside of Heroic missions and stuff like that. Made a few changes to weapons. A big one for Gambit and the Cade's Will quest. Players may now progress the Cade's Will quest step by defeating either invaders or general enemies with hand cannons. So no longer do you have to only kill other players, you can actually kill general enemies to progress with this quest step. So definitely a somewhat significant change, but I have heard that killing general enemies for this step is pretty grindy, so it doesn't sound like it's going to be an absolute freebie, but it's more of a response to the current kind of state of Gambit with things like Sleeper Simulant. A lot of players are having difficulty with that step. They also moved the offering to the Oracle into the pursuit bucket rather than consumables. They also fixed the issue where those were disappearing. The Dreaming City weekly challenge now requires only 2 weekly bounty completions, and they fixed the problem where Telesto could be used to accelerate progression of objectives in Blind Well. So a few changes to the game right there. Up next though, on September 25th, there will be a new Crucible game mode coming to the game, and this is called Breakthrough. This will be available for all players, and there will also be new maps that were crafted to complement this new game type. So at the beginning of each round, players will fight to capture a central zone. Once the zone is captured, your team will deploy the breaker. As players work to deploy the breaker, the zone can be contested, resulting in an epic tug of war between 2 teams. Once the breaker is captured, it will be used to assault and hack the enemy team's vault. If you hack the enemy team's vault, you win the round. If you fail to hack the team's vault within the round time limit, you lose. If you're in the process of hacking the enemy team's vault when the time runs out, you will enter a sudden death until you either hack the vault or the enemy removes all of your progress. And the first team to win 3 rounds will take the match. And this game mode is going to be inside of the weekly featured playlist as of September 5th, and then it will be added to competitive starting on October 2nd. And we can see some of these new maps. So we have Equinox in the unknown space. We've got Firebase Echo, the new kind of Cabal map on Nessus. The Citadel, which is a PvP map on the Dreaming City, which is really cool. And then we've got Convergence, which is the returning Pantheon from D1. That's currently available in Iron Banner as well. And players on PlayStation will also get the exclusive map Gambler's Ruin, which looks pretty cool. Don't forget that this weekend, there will be a Gambit free trial. So that's starting at 10 AM PDT on September 21st. But on top of this, there will be a double Valor weekend, also starting at the same time. So that is when Xur arrives on Friday. Double Valor, as well as free Gambit for all players of Destiny 2, so no complaints from me there. On the subject of Iron Banner, Bungie say they're aware of an issue where Iron Banner rank up packages incorrectly display powerful gear as rewards. Only the 2 bounties, the kind of weekly bounties, are intended to offer powerful gear, so do be aware of that. Bungie do say, Edge Transit. Since the launch of Destiny 2 Forsaken, we've heard player feedback regarding the aggressive drop rates of the Edge Transit grenade launcher. Our investigation has confirmed that this weapon is dropping more frequently than intended, and we are pursuing a fix for a future update. So I'm pretty sure at this point everyone's had at least 10 Godroll Edge Transits just because of how many of them drop. It's actually not a bad grenade launcher whatsoever, but it is dropping more than it should be. so Bungie will be fixing that soon. Bungie also mentioned underleveled powerful gear drops is something that they're working to fix. Menu load times, they are investigating some issues where players are experiencing bugs. Problems with the Cataloger emblem and the Postmaster, weapon perks in a Rift or Well of Radiance, and I believe that would include the Whisper of the Worm as well, and Nova Warp, where they're investigating an issue where the Nova Warp Super may not fully activate when used. So lots of stuff to break down right there, guys. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm going to show you the kind of code that you put in, and this is on the hidden plate before Kali inside of the Last Wish raid. So of course, off to the side, you can go through the cave system you can see here, and you'll come to this plate. Once again, thanks a bunch to Jarv for sending me this gameplay. I haven't been able to jump in just yet. I've actually just got home. So it's kind of a late night quick video here, but I hope you guys find this useful. Pretty cool emblem that you can get. And like I said, I'll keep you updated with other useful codes that you can use at the Wall of Wishes. So the Wall of Wishes has a bunch of different icons that you'll see throughout the raid, and there are a series of different codes that you need to input to do different things inside of the raid, like I said. So you can actually load into this one solo because it is right at the very beginning of the raid, and instead of doing the encounter, you head through the cave system up to where this portal is, and basically you'll step on the plate to actually start the encounter. And once you've started it up, as you can see on screen right here, you can basically just repeat the exact same process, shooting the same different icons that you can see on screen. And once you've completed the sequence, you step back onto the plate once again, and you'll actually get this pretty neat emblem dropped. So here is the gameplay for all of that, but for now guys, I appreciate you tuning in as always. If you've enjoyed the video, a like below is very much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see a lot more D2 content. But for now, whatever you guys get up to, I hope you have an awesome day.